Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Storyteller. People often compare themselves to others and believe everyone else has a great life. This can make them feel unhappy. Social media makes it even easier to see other people's lives. We see photos and videos of them looking happy, rich, or successful, and assume their lives are perfect. But is that really true? This story is for those who feel sad about their own lives and believe others are happier. Listen carefully until the end. You will also learn some new words. One afternoon, a young man named Sam was sitting in a park. He had just finished work and was scrolling through his phone. As he looked at pictures of rich businessmen, famous actors, and successful athletes, he let out a deep sigh. If only I had their life, he thought. They must be so happy. Just then, he noticed a man stepping out of a luxury car. The man was dressed in an expensive suit. He walked confidently toward a high-end restaurant. People around him turned to look. Some whispered to each other. Others stared with admiration. Sam thought, that man must be the happiest person in the world. He has money, style, and respect. Curious, Sam walked up to him and said, "Excuse me, sir. You must be very happy. You have everything. Wealth, respect, and a great life." The man smiled but did not answer right away. Then he said, "Thank you, but happiness is not that simple. I work long hours and have no time for myself. My life is full of stress. I sometimes wish I could have a simple job with no worries." Sam was surprised. He had never thought about that. "Then who do you think is truly happy?" he asked. The man thought for a moment and said, "Maybe a famous actor or singer. They have money and love from millions of fans." Sam nodded and decided to find out for himself. He traveled to the city where a famous actor lived. Outside the actor's house, many fans were waiting. They held cameras, hoping to take pictures. Some had gifts. Others simply stood, waiting for a chance to see their favorite star. After a while, the actor stepped outside. The crowd cheered. Sam waited for his chance and then walked up to him. "You must be the happiest person in the world," Sam said. "You are rich, famous, and loved by so many people." The actor chuckled and shook his head. "I appreciate that," he said, "but my life is not as perfect as it looks. I have no privacy. Everywhere I go, people follow me, take photos, and judge everything I do. I always have to be careful. Sometimes I wish I could walk outside like a regular person without being watched." Sam was even more confused. "Then who do you think is truly happy?" The actor thought for a moment and said, "Maybe an athlete. They travel, stay fit, and have an exciting life." Still searching for the answer, Sam visited a sports stadium. He found a champion athlete who had just finished training. He walked up to the athlete and asked, "You are strong, successful, and famous. You must be the happiest person." The athlete took a deep breath and wiped the sweat from his forehead. "I do love my sport," he said, "but the pressure to win is exhausting. Every mistake I make is criticized. My body is always in pain. I train for hours every day. I have no time for my family. Sometimes I wish I could just live a normal life." Sam thought for a moment. "So who do you think is truly happy?" The athlete smiled and said, "Honestly, I think an ordinary person with freedom is the happiest. Someone who can walk outside without being judged. Someone who has time for family and simple joys." Sam sat down on a bench and thought about everything he had heard. He had spent so much time wishing for someone else's life. He believed they were happier, but the people he admired had their own struggles. He looked around. He saw a little girl laughing while playing with her father. He saw an old couple enjoying a quiet moment together. He saw a street musician playing his guitar with a smile on his face. At that moment, Sam understood something important. Happiness does not come from money, fame, or success. It comes from appreciating what you have. It comes from simple moments of joy, love, and peace. He smiled and said to himself, "Maybe I should stop comparing and start appreciating my own life." This story teaches us that everyone has struggles. When we compare ourselves to others, we only see what looks good on the outside. We do not see their problems. Instead of feeling sad about what we don't have, we should be thankful for what we do have. Remember, you are unique. No one can be a better version of you than yourself. If this story helped you learn something new, Don't forget to like and share your thoughts. See you in the next story where we will continue learning together.